everybody. Hope you are doing well. I'm Nate, and today we are in Ezekiel 19. And it's this lament, it's this mourning over the fall of the house of David, the downfall of the royal family. And there's these two metaphors that are given, comparisons to the kingdom. One is that of a lioness, and the other is to the vine. And so they're talking about how we've got these powerful kings and rulers that were given all this power and authority, and unfortunately they used it to do damage. They used it to harm others, and therefore there was this downfall. We read about it in verse 3. It says this: "She, being the lioness, brought up her cubs, the princes, to be a strong lion. He learned to tear the prey, and he became a man-eater." So that power, it corrupted the king and used it to do damage. And therefore, verse 9, they put him in prison, so his roar was no longer heard on the mountains of Israel. So there's the downfall of these kings. Second picture we're given is that of a vine. It's same idea, that there's this opportunity for flourishing, all this nutrients is going into the vine, all this hope in this new king, and that power was used to do damage and to hurt others, and therefore the vine, the branch, was broken off and burnt. It says this, verse 10, "Your mother was like a vine in the vineyard, planted by the water. It was fruitful and full of branches because of the abundant water." So this picture of hope in this new leader, this new king, but they used their power to hurt others. Verse 14, "Fire spread from one of its main branches, consumed its fruit. No strong branch is left on it, fit for a ruler's scepter." And I think the lesson that we get from this passage is that power corrupts. As humans, we are given power, we're given authority, and it corrupts us, and we can't help that. And the only perfect person who has showed us how to use power properly is Jesus. He's the Lion of Judah. He is the true and living vine. And Jesus shows us with his power and with his authority, he doesn't use it to squash others or hurt people. He uses it to lift people up and to empower them. He uses his power and authority to squash evil, to destroy sin, and ultimately conquer death. That's how power is used according to Jesus. That's the picture of power that we want to model our lives after. And so this passage used a metaphor, so I'm going to use one as well. We're going to pretend that our power is like this bucket. It's full of water. All the power we've been given is in here. It's the water that is in here, and we can use that water to do some good. We can use it to give someone a drink of water, right? We can use it to wash our hands or our face, to do some good with the power that we've been given. Or we can take the power that we've been given and I could fill up the squirt gun and I could shoot you in the eye, right? I'm right, you're wrong. I need to assert my power over you. I could use the water in here, my power, and I could fill up this water balloon and I can throw it at you because I know what's best and you don't, and I'm going to dominate you and squash you with the power that I've been given. And so I think for us this week or today, I think the best thing we can do is reflect on or lament or mourn the ways that we have abused power, where we've allowed our power to corrupt us. Maybe it's anger or yelling at kids. Maybe it's fighting or withholding love from parents or a spouse. Maybe it's yelling at that waiter who gets your order wrong, or dominating people at work. I know what's right, you don't. And we squash people. And so let's reflect on that and remember, we don't want to be like the kingdom of David that fell, was let power corrupt. No, we want to be like Jesus and empower others with what we've been given. So let's practice that today, church.